objective is simple and challenging at the same time, a saying by Popov in 1970 that epitomizes the reality and the imminent danger. Agriculture was and still is the main source of food, not only for humans but also for animals. Yet a dormant threat lies within the desert, endangering the stability of societies. Despite the fact that terrain is very important for the lives of every living creature, yet it can be a cause of horrific suffering and hunger in many cases. Desert locust, since thousands of years ago, is considered as one of the most threatening pests, endangering the livelihood of people and gravely destroying crop production. When desert locust aggregates into swarms, the locust population amounts to millions, therefore developing into a plague threatening with hunger and suffering. Consuming crops and pastures, not sparing green or dry vegetation, posing threat to the poorest societies, and negatively impacting economic aspects. Ever since its establishment, the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations embarked on the fight against desert locust. And in 1967, the Commission for Controlling the Desert Locust in the Central Region was established, followed by the membership of the countries.
كانت الأهداف الأساسية لإنشاء الهيئة.
The main objective of establishing the Commission were encouraging cooperation and coordination between member countries in the Central Region in order to establish a regional desert locust management system. In addition to building national capacities to ensure the implementation of the early warning system and preventive control strategy, as well as developing and coordinating cooperation with regional commissions and organizations. There are 3 desert locust seasonal migration and breeding seasons. Winter, spring, and summer breeding seasons. Locusts increase in numbers after rainfall. Threat arises if 2 consecutive successful breeding seasons or more take place. This paves the way to the beginning of an outbreak. Desert locust information officers in frontline countries receive satellite imageries that are analyzed to specify the potential locations of locust. Accordingly, survey teams are directed to evaluate the situation to determine the need of additional survey or control operations. In the field of building national capacities, the Commission is always keen to conduct national, regional, and inter-regional training courses and workshops, covering all related desert low-cost topics. In order to ensure preparedness and early reaction to desert low-cost emergencies, the Commission encourages member countries to prepare national contingency plans to be able to deal with locust outbreaks efficiently and effectively.
تقوم الهيئة
The Commission also encourages member countries to apply to the preventive control strategy, which leads to the implementation of early warning and early intervention systems, thus minimizing the use of conventional pesticides for safer environments and human health. The Commission motivates member countries to use biopesticides in control operations that are human and environment friendly. Consequently, member countries are in a better position to deal with low-cost threats. Following heavy rainfall, ecological conditions become favorable for locust breeding for long periods that might last up to 6 months. Control teams conduct spray operations in desert locust affected areas to prevent its development into swarms using the ultra-low volume control technique, thus minimizing pesticide quantities used. The Commission takes a special interest in using state-of-the-art technologies and remote sensing and control operations that are continuously being developed to keep up to date with the modern technological advancements. For them and for all of us, today we are here.